Hi there, Ashley. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for reaching out to me here. So again, I hope it's okay that I call you Ashley. I'm not sure how to say your first name. So let's go ahead and go into this reading here. So I know you said that you are kind of on the brink of union here. I had seen a message from you earlier, but that this reading is for you. So let's take a look at what you're reflecting, where your fears might be, things like that, things that you can work on as a divine feminine, and just see what we can pick up on, okay? So I'm going to take a second here and call in spirit. So Spirit, please bring forth messages for the highest and greatest good for Ashley here, born on November 19th. Okay, so you are a Scorpio. So what's going on here with Ashley and her current energy, what she's currently radiating, what she can work on, being a divine feminine. Okay, so first things first, let's take a look at where your energy is. So again, some of this, you can be aware of. I know you probably know who you are, but I just want to get an idea for what you're currently reflecting, where your energy is at this time. So where is Ashley's current energy here? So we have door to value. We have the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra. We have the thinking woman. We have adjacent possibilities here. Okay. So this looks really good. We have the door to value here, and we have the second chakra. So what I'm seeing is that there's a couple of cards in this deck here. One is door to spirit, one is door to romance, one is door to value. And so this is door to value. And so this is actually to do with abundance and money. So there could be something that you're reflecting right now where you're either inviting this into your life or you will be very soon. So it is telling me here, and this is a lower chakra to the second chakra. So this has to do with our passions and our, can be our sexuality too, our boundaries with relationships. So it's not necessarily the root chakra with the 3D world, but I see it more as still to do more with the lower, 3D type of environment here. Okay, so I'm going to pull clarifiers in a second. We do have the thinking woman, and we have adjacent possibilities. So there seems to be a lot of possibilities kind of opening up for you. There's a lot of open doorways here. So you could be just maybe in the place where you're thinking about what to do with your life or where to go or what door to enter in. So it does look like there's some pretty good energy here. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. So here is Ashley's current energy. Okay. Yeah, new opportunities here. So we have the sun, we have the tower, okay? We have the devil, we have the tower, we have the sun, we have the ace of wands. So one thing I want to point out, at the bottom of this deck, the one I just shuffled here, we have attachment. So I don't know if there's maybe an attachment, because I do see the devil too, and this could be any area of life. This could be, of course, with your twin flame, or it could just be with other things in your life. Sometimes when I see that, it could be even things to do, with family or with money, things like that. I'm sure you may know what that is, if there is anything. But the good thing is, what this is right here is really, really good, because I have the sun, the ace of wands, and the fool with adjacent possibilities here and the thinking woman. So this is a brand new opening for you. This is something that's coming through for your life here that's going to be, it could be creative, because we do have the sacral chakra as well. So it could be something you're very passionate about. And I'm seeing that you're really going to be reflecting, if you haven't already, this place where you're going to go through an awakening as well. Because the tower, it can be, especially when I have it preceding or following the devil with the attachment card at the bottom there could just be some things that you're working on, maybe releasing or just letting go of entirely. So we'll take a look at now what's blocking you or where there could be blockages, because I think we all have, blockages here. So I love how this came through though, because it's telling me here that whatever you're kind of thinking about, whatever you're setting yourself up for, and it seems to be more in the relation of either abundance of some sort, creativity, things like that, you are going to be embarking on a brand new, doorway, a brand new adventure, okay? So let's go ahead and see here where you may be kind of blocked. So subconsciously, or even maybe you're aware of. I'm going to use a couple of these chakra cards. Let me grab them. So where could some of your blockages be? So something that you could work on here. So where are Ashley's blockages? What can Ashley work on here? What can Ashley work on? Interesting. So it is coming through about something, and I don't know exactly, and there's abundance again. We have balance and we have instinct, okay, and recovery. So I did see the attachment, I did see the devil and the tower and the fool. So there's some form of a pattern here about you releasing things, and maybe you felt that you were too codependent in the past, or there was something in your life, even a specific person. But it has come through now, so I'm just gonna, point out what I'm seeing. And the release card is the crown chakra, okay? And it just seems like you're kind of in this place where you're going to be recovering, you're going to be taking a leap of faith in another direction. And, like I said, not to repeat it, but it could just be like a brand new phase, because I know you did say that you're kind of on the brink of union, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe it's a new way of looking at things, or it's a new take on the relationship. We do have abundance, and interestingly enough, there's money here too. So I have the door to value, and now we have abundance, and so there is something coming through in your energy as well about abundance, money, something to do with the material. So that could be you needing to maybe balance that out with your spirituality. I actually have most of the higher chakras here. I have the crown chakra twice and the third eye twice. So in terms of what's blocked and what you can work on, it does look like you can work on your connection with Source even more than you already are, okay? And even if you are very spiritual already, that could be something that you want to kind of balance when it comes to using your intuition here, because we do have instinct. So work on that. Work on your third eye, your crown chakra, and really try to connect and balance the, your intuitive knowing with things. I'm going to take a couple of these Twin Flame Oracle by Mystic Moon. What else is blocked here for Ashley? What can Ashley work on? What can Ashley work on at this time as a Divine Feminine? So we have Guide. There is something about creativity here. We have Muse, we have Metamorphosis, we have Compromise, and we have Forgiveness. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of pull from a variety of things here just to see what you can do. I do have the Muse card, which is, as you can see here, it's a paintbrush. And then I also had the Ace of Wands and the Sacral Chakra for you earlier. So there may be something creative that you're trying to either work on, or that you could be trying to either, put into your life somehow. And it looks to me like you really are... There's something coming through about compromise and forgiveness though. So if this does mean, because we actually have this along with the recovery card, maybe you're still working on forgiveness, maybe you're still working on healing, either recovering with yourself or recovering from past things in your life. And so that's just what I'm seeing, is that there is still something about you working on compromising with others and working on sort of your relationship with your higher self. So let's take a couple more to see what else we can get. So where are the blockages here for Ashley? What does Ashley need to know? We have Harmony, get on key, Interesting. Look at that. So we have, I'm just noticing here, we have the word guide, and then we have guidance. And then we have these higher chakras. So I get the sense that you are being intuitively led here, and you're very intuitive. And this is also why we have instinct. So this doesn't even have to be in relation to your twin flame. This could be anything in life. But you're very much guided in the right direction. And sometimes, even if you do feel like you're already kind of, in harmony with your higher self, there is still sometimes work that has to be done when it comes to really knowing what you're experiencing, knowing what you feel, and trusting it wholeheartedly. So maybe that means just not listening to other people in your life as much, or even readings. I mean, what I'm seeing is that your guides are kind of calling out to you in a way that's really wanting you to know that they're there for you. They're helping you with something here. They're helping you with releasing old patterns for sure, just because I did see this twice, and they're helping you take a leap of faith in a brand new direction here. So whatever you may feel, like for an example, maybe it's something to do that you want to create your life purpose with something creative. Listen to that calling, or listen to any nudge that you have, because I really feel like it's going to lead you to, a better place, okay? Yeah, dream big. So there is something about you and your life purpose perhaps to do with dreaming big and actually creating something in your life that has to do with money, and it has to do, look at that, oh my God, that's crazy. The same two words came out twice. So the two words coming out for you is guidance and instinct. Look at that. So whatever it is that you are trying to maybe you're trying to push it away right now, maybe it hasn't come into your life yet, but really just remember that. Trust your intuition, trust whatever your guidance is telling you, whatever ideas that you could have, even if they seem far-fetched, even if they seem, I have the feeling this has to do with your life purpose more so, and money. But if it could be with anything, but I feel that that's what this is, okay? Interesting. So work on that, because again, the fact that the third eye came out twice like that, I don't feel like it's something that you completely lack. I actually feel like there could be a big gift there for you. And that once you kind of open that even more, once you open your intuition even more than you already have, it may bring about some really amazing things for you. Okay? Okay, so let's take a look now at what Spirit wants you to know about yourself and your twin flame connection, and then we'll just close it out with some final messages. So I'm going to use, let's see here, a couple of these. So this is going to be about you and your twin flame connection, just what they want you to know right now about the two of you, or just about your, whatever comes through here. So what does Ashley need to know at this time about her and her twin flame connection and her journey? So I'm not sure what this is, but it keeps coming through. We've had the Death card, we've had the Tower card, we've had the Devil, and we've had Release twice. So I just feel like if this is something that you both have been working towards, I do see the positive direction that it's going now though. But there could be some difficult things that you're just now wrapping up, or if you haven't yet, but it seems like you have, just know that this is the right path, or that this is the right thing to do here, because there is something for sure coming through about an ending here. And maybe it's the recovery process that you're in now. Maybe this is a new thing that you're kind of implementing, because I'm, again, I'm seeing it here. So I'm seeing again the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So I'm seeing 3 cards to me indicating that something's coming to a close. The Wheel of Fortune, the Death card, and the World card. But, the thing is that I do feel like this is going to be something that's going to blossom now. So Spirit wants you to know that whatever you may be trying to release, or patterns or things like that, that this is the best thing for you to do for you and your twin flame, okay? And because I think that this is going to lead to better things for the two of you. because you're being very, again, guided here. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards, and they all seem to be something to do with that. Taking a leap of faith. We've already had the Fool, and we've had the Ace of Wands. So whatever you want to do, just go for it, type of a thing. Okay, so just trust the process right now. If you do feel like things are not going well, trust the process. If you do feel like things are going well, and it had to do with an ending maybe, then I'm seeing something good here with Ace of Cups. And I've already seen the Ace of Wands, so there's 2 aces, which is great. 2, new beginning. So what does Ashley need to know here in her journey? Wow, awakening. Yes, energetic upgrades, a new way of being. So you are going through an awakening. We did have the Tower before. So I just have the feeling that something's shifting for you. Something that may be an ending is going to be something better. And if you haven't experienced this yet, if it does come through this way, you know, in the near future, just trust the process, because it is something that's going to be better. Okay. Yes, we have Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So the word releasing once again. So lots of releasing right now for you, lots of cycles coming to a close. But because of this, a lot of awakenings are going to happen, so trust it. And then we have, oh my gosh, trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So that's the 3rd or 4th time there's something about listening to your intuition, okay? So being an intuitive yourself, I'm sure you'll already know what that exactly is. But trust your intuition is pretty much the best or the biggest thing that Spirit's bringing forth to you today. Releasing old things and trusting your intuition, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we do have fill up your well. Retreat, rest, and refuel. So if you do need time to just take a step back, just to retreat, just to refuel, it could be a time for you to just sort of do that. Just let it kind of go, let it flow. We do have the flow at the bottom, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So kind of like letting the wind guide you at this point, okay? So final messages here for you. Just anything that Spirit wants you to know on your journey. Maybe if you have a specific question about something, you can maybe think of it here. Whatever you want to do with this. I'm just going to get some final cards for you. So what are the final messages here for Ashley? Awakening dreams. Okay. We have sexual energy. We have healing and balance. And we have trust in your power. So definitely some healing, definitely some balance here. There could be some sexual awakenings too. Maybe this has to do with you and your twin together. Or maybe just within yourself. But it can be about you awakening your sexual energy here somehow. Awakening dreams, there's the word awakening here twice as well. Healing and balance and trust in your power. So just to summarize this reading, I think that you're going to be in this place of taking new leaps of faith, taking new creative endeavors possibly. If you do have some form of an intuition to do something that suits your life purpose, go ahead and do that. Really trust that calling. When it comes to you and your twin flame, if you feel like things are blossoming now because of an ending, or if this does come up in the future, trust this process. And definitely work on your third eye. You can open it even more if you haven't already. And your crown chakra, and you're going to be really getting a lot of downloads here coming through. This energetic upgrade. And it's going to help you to really feel and to know what to do. It's like you already know kind of what to do within your own intuition. So just, again, just trust that. Okay? So I really hope that this could help you. I hope it could give you some clarity. Thank you again so much for being patient with me. I really appreciate that. And I'll talk to you later. Much love.